Konnichiwa, Shibarashi Hito! Yokoso Meitenshi Pikachu Shinkombi Tanjo Region Roku! So in the last episode, we kind of went through, started up case 1, the case of the missing necklace, I do believe is the name of this particular case. I did make a bit of a mistake in the last episode. I actually thought case 1 was over, but no, we're not quite at the end of case 1. If anything, we're on the case 1 point, I guess you can say case 1.5, because now there's something wrong with the APOM who was the initial suspect in the case of the missing necklace. Now here's the poor APOM. It had a tomato berry, and yeah, the tomato berry is kind of symbolic for something else, which kind of gives it a whole bit of a dark twist to these stories. So we've now got to find out what's wrong with the APOM, how the APOM became in this particular matter, because as we all know, it's no longer the thief for the necklace, which is what we were originally after, which is the whole point of this case, was the APOM knocked off with the necklace. So this is it. We've now got to go through and do, I guess, as I said, 1.5 for this particular case. So alright, so case, that's what I said, as I said, we did, if we go into our memos, we've got like the first case, which is the necklace. Now we've got the second case. So Pikachu's got to give us a debriefing on that. Alright, so we've got the APOM at the bottom of the tree. Or the EPOM as it's known in Japanese. So we've now got to figure out what happened there. And I should probably get my stylus out because it's a bit annoying trying to play with my finger. Alright, so we've got some shenanigans going on here. So we should probably investigate, I do believe, is what they said there. So we've got a bit of a, you know, we can look around. We've got, looks like some newspapers here. So it looks like the APOM may have been swinging through the trees and it landed in some trash. I'm assuming it's kind of what I was gathering from the Japanese there. We've also got some more trash, I'm assuming. If it went through his trash can, then it's got to be more trash. It looks like some type of can, like a soft drink can. Maybe. We've also got the tomato berry here, so it's either he was eating it. I mean, tomato berry in the games are quite spicy, so not a lot of Pokemon quite like the tomato berry taste. Plus, it's quite prickly too, so maybe it could have been poisoned from that as well. But as I said, it's kind of being symbolic for something else. I mean, you got the ketchup on the EPOM's hand as well. What about the EPOM itself? Oh wait, hold on. It moved over. I think I saw there as well, it's got some scratches on it as well, so it looks like it's been in a fight. But not only that, when it rolled over too, we've kind of discovered what looks like a Murkrow or a Honchkrow feather? Like jet black or bluish black type, well not even bluish black, just that really navy coloured feather. So yeah, we picked that up, so that's could very well be something on our investigation. I mean, we were after a necklace. Murkrows are known for having a bit of a soft spot for shiny things, so they'll try and steal things and run off with it. I mean, I think the Pokédex states it as well, that they love shiny things. The anime's kind of pointed at it too. I'm pretty sure there was an anime episode where Murkrow stole Ash's badges, I do believe. It's been a long time since I've watched the Pokemon anime. So, Murkrow could have had something to do with the APOM being badly injured. I mean, it would make sense if APOM had a necklace, Murkrow sees the shiny necklace, attacks the APOM for the shiny necklace, and then runs off with the necklace. So Murkrow could very well be the necklace thief now. Can I get out of it, or do I have to examine it? Oh, some leaves? Maybe... Oh, what a bit random for the investigation. I mean, why would a bunch of leaves mean something? I mean, you know, unless they really want to have evidence that the APOM fell out of a tree, maybe? Maybe there's more to the story. Alright, so... Another debrief going on here? Okay. I'm trying to think, what would that be trying to translate into? I think that is what's the most important evidence there to lead to who the culprit is. And the only one I can really see there is like the black feather. So I'm going to go with that. Because it makes sense. The black feather is probably more important than what the newspaper was. The soft drink can and the leaf. I mean, the leaves are kind of just random. So yeah, we've got a bit of a depiction going on here. Kind of like a caricature of the... kind of what you see in court cases and everything. So Pikachu's kind of gone through and kind of given you an idea of what might have happened. So the ape-palm was climbing up a tree when this black thing came out and attacked it. Now, this next question I think roughly translates to what type of Pokemon or culprit is it? Is it feathered or is it hard-bodied? I think it's right, a rough translation there from what I can gather from my own knowledge with Japanese so far. So I think the first one's feathered. I'm pretty sure it says feathered. I mean, it makes sense. It's a feather, so it's a bird-like thing. As I said, I'm pretty sure it's a Murkrow. It makes sense. I love the flying animation Pikachu does. I love the type of personality Pikachu has too. Alright, so we got a new memo. So who attacked Aipam, I think, is what that translates to roughly. I could be wrong. Alright, so we've got a new memo for this case. Black feather. Well, that's definitely black. Even though it's a jet, like a navy coloured feather they actually picked up. Alright, so now we've got to figure out who the feather belongs to. I mean, it may not be a Murkrow, but... oh, Pikachu wants to talk to us. Alright. So now we've got to go investigate. So we've got this dude here. I mean, we could go through and just do the usual shenanigans, like talk to everyone. But first off, let's have a look where we are first. I mean, we're at Tahanti Park? It's not particularly like two letters I'd put together, H and N. So Tahiti Park? Like I probably say it once, but that's the location we're in. So it looks like it's broken up to 3. I mean, we've got the fountain area, which is kind of like the main area, I guess. And then there's like a lake view on the left. And I wonder what that is on the right. It looks like a picnic area. Like, I can kind of make out tables and everything. It looks like big seating areas and everything. I know, we'll find out what that third area is there on the right. Alright, so I think Pikachu says it's always good to know your current location for the, just for like knowing where you are for evidence and all that. So we've got that. Let's talk to this dude. So what? What do you want? Alright, so has he seen anything to do with Aipam is the first thing we asked. And he's like, He's like, nah, I think he said he's busy. Okay, what about the feather? Do you have any idea what the feather is? Nah. Alright, I think this last question is, what are you even doing then? Why are you in such a hurry? I mean, I think he said he's like busy or something like that, so... he's given us a quest, so... we must have to come back and talk to him later, or he's just given us some evidence. We'll find out. Oh! Look at the little P-Dove there! Or as they're known in Japanese, Mamepato. Oh, bye. The Mummy Pato just went bye-bye. Aw, you scared them. And then, I'm pretty sure Pikachu's just said the important witness just flew off. That's kind of sad. Well, looks like we gotta do something with the P-dubs. Alright, so maybe we talk to this dude. We might be able to find out how to maybe get the P-dubs back. First of all, we're gonna ask about the A-palm. Does he know anything about the A-palm? Okay, doesn't look like he knows anything about the A-palm. What about the feather? Maybe not about the feather, but looks of it. Didn't know anything about that. Alright, what about... Okay, looks like there was nothing there that he really knew anything about. The last question's about the P-dove. So it looks like this is how to get the P-doves back, because Pikachu reckons they're a big witness for the A-palm. So we've got that now, so that would have been a hint how to get the P-dove back. So that was the suited guy. So there must be like a fetch quest there we're going to do for that. Oh look! It's a Scraggy! I actually don't know Scraggy's Japanese name. So Scrag. So once again we've got to ask Scraggy a question. I think that first one's about a necklace. Scrag. And looks like he doesn't know anything. What about the A-palm? Nope, looks like he doesn't know anything there. Not too sure what the next question is. Nope, looks like Scraggy's no help whatsoever. But it's still pretty cool. Like, I like this type of interaction. They're playing soccer, or I think the rest of the world calls it football or something like that. I mean, here in Oz, it's called soccer. We kick it with our feet. We don't touch it with our hands unless you're the keeper. I mean, Scraggy's kicking it with his feet, and he's catching it with his head. It's kind of cool. I actually thought he might try and knock it back with his head, because he's known as the headbutt Pokemon too. Ah! Stranger danger there. Anyways, first off, we'll talk about the A-palm. Does this kid know anything about the A-palm? And it looks like no. What about this feather? And nope, don't know anything about that either. And it looks like that last one was nothing either. So that was dandy. No, nothing there. Well, let's head off this other area. I wasn't really too sure what this second area, oh sorry, this last area was to the right. So let's find out. Oh, okay, we've got some shaking grass over there. We've got an old man. Oh look, it's a Tailo. Look how cute that is. Tailo in Japanese is like Tsubame or something, I think, Tsubame? So maybe the feather could belong to a Tailo. I mean, I don't take Tailo as quite an aggressive Pokemon. I mean, it'll try and fight things twice its size, I'm pretty sure, according to the Pokédex. It'll try and fight, but they wouldn't really attack without reason, I'm pretty sure. And I don't think they'd have any reason for a necklace. So that was no help to us. I think that this your feather, or that first question may have been, can we have your a sample of your feather or something like that? And then I think Tailo said no. No, you cannot have one of my feathers. I don't blame it. What about this old man? Ew. Okay, do you know anything about the A-palm? I'm not getting any hints whatsoever at the moment. What about the feather? Do you know anything about the feather? He reckons it's a Tailo feather. But I don't reckon it is. Like, it just doesn't seem in a Tailo's nature to just randomly attack. Oh, what's Pikachu? Oh my god, what is Pikachu doing? Help, help, help! Seems like Pikachu just wanted to investigate the rubbish just in case there was any clues in there. Well, can't help the try, I guess. Alright, what's in this bush here? I mean, normally in the Pokemon games, rare Pokemon jump out of rustling bushes. So, what's it gonna be this time around? Oh look, it's a Pokeboo or a Tepig. Pokeboo! Couple? Alright, so does Tepig know anything at all? I still reckon that first response is, do you know anything about a lost necklace? Tepig? Or Pokeball? Poka? Nope. What about the feather? And I think that Pokeboo is saying, can it eat it? I think. And that last question, I think's referring to, why is it hiding in the bush? I think. Alright, so we've got an old man that says it could be a Tailo feather. I mean, look, the Tailo's still flying around, but I still don't reckon it's a Tailo. I still reckon it's a Murkrow, but we've got no evidence as of yet that it could be a Murkrow feather. What about these people? Necklace? Any hint whatsoever? Nope. What about the feather? You know anything about that? I kind of like went so fast on that I didn't really get a chance to really analyze that. I'm assuming he just said maybe it's a Tailo feather. Yeah, he says it's a Tailo feather because there's Tailo always hanging around here. Alright. What about you? Do you have anything to say at all? Necklace? Anything? Anything? No? Wow, I'm getting absolutely nothing in regards to the necklace. All I've got so far was that random quest from that first dude, and the suit guy had something about the P-Doves. What about the feather? The feather, she says it could potentially be a Tailo feather. And that appears to be it. Could be a Tailo feather. Still nothing. I mean, it's not Tailo. Even the Tailo was like insulted by that accusation. Alright, so it looks like a coffee place. It could even be a restaurant. So this a park restaurant or something like that. It's not out of the ordinary. I mean, I recently went on holiday and I did come across a big fancy restaurant in the park. Like one of the main parks in the city. Let's just say it was about a 1 out of 5 in regards to like the quality of food, which is kind of disappointing. But anyways, to the point. We'll looks like we might be ordering something or something like that. 2 coffees by the looks of it we're ordering. Oh look, it's Slurpuff! In Slurpuff for Japanese is Peru Rim? Peru? Which is why it says Peru, because Perurim is its Japanese name. What if they're going to change that for the English to say Slurpuff, or they're just going to keep the Japanese dub or the Japanese voiceover for the Pokemon? I think they did that for the Stadium games originally, or the Battle Revolution. I can't remember which game it was, but they kept the Japanese cries rather than just redubbing them in English. Or it could even be the anime. I actually can't remember which trivia I read that from. So, Pikachu is having a coffee. This Pikachu must love coffee. Well, that's adding a bit more character. So Pikachu loves its coffee. I mean, I'm not much of a coffee person myself. I'm more of a cup of tea type of gal, but you know, if you love coffee, more power to you. I used to love coffee back in the day, but I think I drank so much of it, I'm now sick of coffee. Alright, so we've now got the Petarim to talk to as well as a suspect, or like a, I guess, someone to try and deduce some evidence from. So, Petarim! First off, necklace? Do you know anything about the necklace, Slowpuff? Nope. What about this feather? Nope. Nothing. Okay, I think this might be like referring to the coffee, like, we might be complimenting it, saying that the coffee was really good. And I'm not too sure what this last one is. I think this one might be referring to how busy does it get, I think. Just from like what I briefly understood there. Well, now we did the first check mark, let's continue on. I'm not too sure what this first question is. I think it might be referring to the coffee. And she seems confused there, because I think we mentioned that Pikachu enjoyed the coffee, and she's like, Pikachu? Okay. Oh, that one was for the P-Dove, so we got some, I'm assuming it's either birdseed or it's breadcrumbs that we got, so we can now go back and do that. What about the feather? Do you know anything about the feather at all? Come on, I've got to get something for the feather. I've got nothing in regards to the feather at this point. It may be a P-Dove feather, but I highly doubt it. It didn't match it at all, so maybe the P-Dove knows something. But does... Oh. It could be a Yamikarasu feather, which is Murkrow. And that's exactly what it said. It's probably a Murkrow feather. I still reckon it's a Murkrow feather. Even she says it could be a Murkrow feather. Nice. So there is Murkrow around here. I don't feel like an idiot at this point. So awesome. Thank you for like backing up my hypothesis at the start of this episode. Nice. We finally got some information. So it could be a Murkrow feather. Awesome. Alright, so let's head back to that suit guy. He should be able to give us some way of getting those P-Dove back now as well. Or at least we can use the birdseed to try and... Oh, I was going to say, bye, P-Doves. I mean, this guy just seems to sit here and do like the whole New York type of thing where you feed the pigeons on the park benches and everything with the bread and all that. Pigeons come down and swarm and all that. It's kind of what P-Dove is. It's a Pokemon equivalent of the pigeons in America. I think that's what they were kind of basing it on. Alright, so yes, we got some birdseed for the P-Dove. The P-Dove have now come back, or the Mamipato. So, proop, proop. Alright, so I think there was like some unknown Japanese there at all, like just didn't make sense to me. So maybe he's got names for these P-Doves, I'm not really too sure. So they're talking at the moment. Okay, they gave us their feather at least, but it's nothing like the feather that we picked up before. I mean, if we have a look at the evidence, I mean, that's the P-Dove feather. As you see, it goes from like the really dark grey to a more of a creamy colour to then a bit more of a brownish grey. So that's definitely nothing like the original evidence that we found. Like, that's the original feather we're looking for. As I said, I still reckon it's a Murkrow. That woman even said it was a Murkrow. Like, potential chances of Murkrow. And so far, that's it. I still want to know why a bunch of leaves is anything to do with this mystery at all. I mean, what are we going to do with leaves? It could have just been leaves that fell off the tree when Apom fell. I don't know. Even before that's like a big part of this case. Like, those leaves end up being like the central evidence that lead towards the actual culprit or something. That if it is, I'm going to Probably piss myself laughing, be like, oh, why did I not think of that? Probably something really simple like that. Can we talk to these Pidove again? Oh, yes, we can. Necklace? I have no idea what that second option is. Let's see if it gives us anything. Oh. Huh. The only thing I understood there was probably, they forget things. They've got the mirror goldfish. Which is strange because pigeons are actually quite intelligent. Maybe they're not quite a Pokemon equivalent of pigeons because pigeons can, like, memorize, their location from where they land and all that, where they nest and all that, with some, like, crazy type of detection thing in their brains, that kind of work around, like, magnetic fields or something like that with the earth and all that. It's crazy, like, how pigeons can be placed, like, 100 kilometers away from their nest and they still manage to fly all those 100 kilometers and still get back to where their nesting location is. It is absolutely crazy. I actually know someone who flies pigeons, or racing pigeons, for a hobby. Wait, hold on, was that Apom there before? Pikachu wants to talk to us. He still wants to know what feather that produced that feather. Or what feather came from that Pokemon. No idea what those two options are. That can't be about the feather. I mean, the Apom's completely out of it. Why am I investigating the Apom? Okay, well, I don't think this woman was here before, so let's talk to her. She knows something about Apom, or Apom came up in that conversation. So maybe she knows something about the Apom, how it got injured. I'm pretty sure they said it got into a fight, so I'm going to assume that the Apom got into a fight. So the first option is, do you know anything about this feather? And she is going to say, let's see if she meant I can recognize any type of Pokemon name in this at all. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not at all. She knows nothing about that feather. Okay, we'll just ask her about the park. There is... Oh! I'm pretty sure that's referring to birds. There's 4 bird Pokemon here, or 4 birds. So there's 4 possibilities of who that feather can belong to. So far we've seen Taylor, we've seen Pidove, Murkrow was mentioned. Who's the last one? That's my question. But there's also 3 areas. And they would be going through. I'm assuming they're just going to go reiterate what the map said as well. Alright, we got that. So, wow, there's a lot more options that just popped up. So I'm assuming they're going to go through what birds are local to each part of the park. So I'm assuming the cafe part is going to be Tailo, the fountain bit, I'd say Pidove, and then the last 2 would probably be Murkrow and this mystery Pokemon. Right, so that first one is Pidove, so that was the fountain area, which we already said. So Pidove is local to that area. Next part is going to be the Tailo. So that was the cafe part, which leaves us the last one, which was the mystery one. So this is going towards the lakeside view. I'm not sure what they refer to, but the 2 Pokemon there is going to be the Yamakarasu, which is the Murkrow, and the other Pokemon looks like Starly, which is, translates roughly to Makuru, there we go. Makuru, which is Starly, I'm pretty sure, in English. Alright, so Starly is the other potential suspect, but again, that's more of a Well, it does have black on it, but it's not the same color as that feather, so I don't see Murkrow as a potential, sorry, I don't see Starly as a potential suspect. I keep saying Murkrow because I keep thinking it is the actual suspect. I mean, it's the only one that matches the color perfectly. And look, we've got some Starly right here, the Muckaroo. So the Muckaroo. Alright, so do these guys know anything at all about the feather? Are they gonna give us a feather? They did see the A-palm. I see one there. I'm trying to think what that would be referring to. But they did cop us up a feather, and no, it is not the suspect. So the Starly is now off, and the only one left now is Murkrow. It has to be the suspect. We'll ask about the A-palm. Does it know anything about the A-palm? They could have been referring to like there was one A-palm around here or something like that. And this last one is referring to Murkrow. So do they know where a Murkrow is? Alright, it looks like Murkrow did have a bit of a run-in with the A-palm, most likely. I'm pretty sure ooh. Oh! It's an Aster! What's a baby Aster doing here? Or, as it's known in Japanese... Oh, it's still kind of known as Poochyena. I think it's, about the same. Ooh. How cute is it? I mean, it's a little bit rough around the edges there in the model, but it's still cute. I'm so glad Poochyena got some screen time. I want to see a Mightyena now. If I see a Mightyena, I'm going to be so over the moon. Alright, so it looks like it is playing. But we do have an E-palm up here, or an A-palm. Oh! That's a problem. The Poochyena, kind of wants to play at the moment. And it just used tackles, so Pikachu says it can't really do anything with the Poochyena tackling it. So we now need to try and do something about the Poochyena. Maybe this dude might have something for us. I mean, he could very well be the Poochyena trainer. If that's the case, I'm going to be very disappointed. So first things first, let's ask about the feather. That was useless. I'm just gonna run through that again. Nah, it didn't look like he had any type of info for us. Nope. And anything here? Like, at all? I think this was a question about the Murkrow as well. He did see it with the A-palm, apparently. Alright, he did see it with the A-palm. So, yeah, it's now linking the A-palm with the Murkrow. So, it seems to be that the story is now working towards that the A-palm had a bit of a run-in with the Murkrow. The question is, though, where is this damn Murkrow? Okay. I think that might have been referring to a location. Good run! Good Gurina! Gurra! Yes! Mightyena! Oh, it's so beautiful! Oh, but my only disappointment is the model just looks like garbage. I can see, like, artifacts on it. But I've got to admire the Mightyena, though. I don't see Mightyena very often. I mean, when was the last time we saw Mightyena? You don't see it in Ultra Sun. You don't see it in, like, Sun and Moon. You barely see the poor thing. Oh, it's in Detective Pikachu. I can, like, die happy now that I've seen Mightyena again. Ah, awesome. Alright, so we've probably got to help the Gurina here, or the Mightyena. Alright, so it looks like a Poochyena has gone missing. She's only got one Poochyena. It's a mother, so yeah, the Poochyena is actually her... Oh no, I gotta think of like the technical term here. Her baby would be the best term because it's kind of a cross between like a hyena and, you know, a little bit of German Shepherd there as well, especially in the shiny form of Gudrunina or Marniena. So... I wouldn't really know what the best technical term for her cubs would be, or pups or cubs would be. I'm gonna say baby. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna go track down a Poochyena. Alright, so from there, kind of no help. What about... What about the... I think that's the... No, I don't think that's quite Poochyena spelling. Oh, I think it is. It just didn't look right on my notepad. I think that roughly translates to something flowers. Around some flowers. Alright, so we got that. Now we're asking about the Starly. Nope. Okay, what about the Murkrow? Does Gudrunina know anything about the Murkrow? Nope. Alright, well, I guess we're not going to be able to do anything until we find the other Gudrunina. Sorry, not the Gudrunina, the Poochyena. It's kind of amazing how Poochyena kind of stayed the same in English, but Marniena changed completely since, as I said, the Japanese name is Gudrunina. Oh, wait. There's rustling grass there. Alright. I'm assuming it's... Oh, what's this? Alright, okay, that's referring to Poochyena. Oh, look at the sucker ball! Toink! I love these cutscenes sometimes. It's so, just so... Oh. Well, I'm assuming this is going to be the Poochyena cub. Or the pup baby. Yep, there we go. The bite Pokemon. Or the puppy Pokemon. I can't quite remember what it's called. But we found it! Poochie! Now we're going to send it back to the Gudrunina. Alright, so... Now we're being told... Not actually too sure what we're being told there. I couldn't quite translate that. But I'm assuming now the other Poochyena would have disappeared. So now I can go, hopefully talk to that... Oh, there we go. I want to go see if that Gudrunina now wants to say anything. Oh, look at them! Oh, my heart's just melting. That's just like the most adorable thing I've ever seen. Oh, now the Gudrunina is so happy. Oh, I'm sorry, but that's like the most touching and most beautiful thing I have seen in such a long time. Oh, that just brings tears to my eyes. That's just so beautiful. That's so pretty. Oh, God, sorry. I just gotta like admire this just for, get out the way. And that's another problem with this game too, is the bloody pop in and pop out of objects. So yeah, I've already talked about the artifacts in some of the models too. It's not quite the most polished looking game, but maybe the final version that comes out this month will kind of touch up on a lot of those problems. But I'm sorry, but even with the low quality and graphics and all that, but that is just the most beautiful looking thing ever. I just, it just eats at my heart. It's so pretty. I should stop probably admiring the Marniena and the Poochyena for now. Anyways, we've got the Apalm. So let's see if Apalm is going to give us anything now that the Poochyena is out of the way. We can ask it some questions. So we can ask about... There's 2 questions here about the Murkrow. But first off, I'm going to ask it about this. And see if we get anything out of it. nothing out of that. Alright, what about this question? I know it refers to the Murkrow, but I wouldn't really know what exactly it's referring to. Maybe it's a nest or something? Okay, that did refer to something. To what, though, I'm not exactly too sure. So, Murkrow now is the suspect. It's definitely a suspect now. Okay. Okay, that was another hint there too. So, now we have the feather. And again, it's another it's the Murkrow feather. I think the A-Palm's confirming that it is a Murkrow feather. Alright, we got 3 hints out of that. We finally have a bit of a lead. I mean, we had a lead for a while now that it was indeed Murkrow. Which I suspected from the start, so yay me! Alright, so I guess we should probably look through our memos and try and figure out or piece together some type of potential what to do next. I'm just going to see if I can find any names that kind of just stick out to me. I mean, I haven't seen any yet, but at the same time, I'm kind of flicking through this quite fast. Nothing's really popping out to me. No, nothing quite yet. Alright, wait. No, that's the 4 birds, or a... No, it has to be 4 birds. No, I don't think... We may have to talk to some more people. Right, is there anyone else that we can talk to? Maybe this lady has some... Nope. A-Palm, maybe? So we're gonna examine this again. Nothing. Alright. P-Dubs, you got anything? Nope. Nope, you got nothing. Nope. Maybe we've got to examine some trees. I mean, it makes sense. Like, if it's a Murkrow nest, then it would have to be in a tree. I'm going to go back to the other part, just in case... Anything in here? At all? Nope. Like, at this point, I think now we've got to examine our environment. So maybe examine this tree. Oh, we do. We've got a magnifying glass. Oh no, it's another quick time event. Alright. Well, there definitely is a nest up there, so let's examine this. Oh, I don't know why I just hit the A button, but what? Okay, so if you fail, he just falls down the tree. So, nothing really that major. Alright, so we're at the top. I do kind of like that. You kind of throw it in to mix things up a little bit, so you're paying attention. Yummy! Yep, Murkrow coming, look out! Oh, really? I was not expecting another quick time event. I'm assuming if you successfully hit that A button, you catch Pikachu, but... Nah! Oh, wow. See what I mean? You kind of got to be on your toes a little bit with this game. If you're not, you get thrown with another cutscene and you fail it. Oh, I didn't get a second chance of that either. Right, well, we found the culprit. It's Murkrow. We ruled out the Taylor as well, because Taylor wouldn't give us a feather. So yeah, the three suspects really, because that one little thing was the Starly, the P-Dub, and the Murkrow. So Murkrow was indeed a match. So now Murkrow is now a suspect. So we've got to do that whole, I guess, interrogation type of method now. Wait. I swear I was either hearing things, but I swear they mentioned Tesseed, which is Pharaoh's seed, I'm pretty sure. Pharaoh's seed? What's Pharaoh's seed got to do with it then? I could be wrong there. But hold on. Now we're mentioning... Why are we mentioning Burmy, which is Mimo Munchie? Mimo Munchie just got mentioned as... Huh? What? Where did that come from? I didn't hear a Mimi Munchie at all in that conversation. So we got Burmese involved in this too. Oh no, you serious? Don't you dare tell me that those leaves belong to Burmy. Oh man, don't tell me... You remember at the start of this episode I said if the leaves was something like major, I would piss myself laughing? I think that's about to come true. Something as mundane as a bunch of leaves turned out to be something major in this case. You have got to be kidding me. And it also makes sense now with the trash with the newspaper and the soda can or whatever it's called. That'd be trash bloody Wormadam or Burmy. If not Wormadam, then trash Burmy. Oh my god, you're kidding me! Oh, so they just weren't random items. They actually had some type of relevance. Oh my dear god, even like Pokemon like Burmy and or even Wormadam at this case. I'm going to assume Wormadam's in here as well, gets a mention. Even like forgotten Pokemon like them actually get some type of role in this game. Unbelievable. Oh, wow. I didn't even get that a thought that, you know, they could have introduced some type of mechanic like that. But still, it just could have been, as I said, like some random leaves that just fallen from a tree. And now that I say that, I probably should investigate the trees now because, they could very well be hiding in the trees. I'm pretty sure Burmy hang from trees, so that tree's now out. So let's just start investigating some trees. What about this tree here? Nope. I think this area might be completely done. I still can't... I'm still kicking myself. I can't believe a bunch of leaves turn out to be like one of the biggest bit of evidence in this mystery beside like that feather. Unfreaking believable. Oh. Alright. Anything? Alright, we're gonna get any other Nope, I don't. I think that's it. Oh, here we go. Maybe about the APARM. Like, this APARM... Okay, maybe I didn't check everything off before. Alright, so... They mentioned Murkrow again. APARM got mentioned there as well. Oh wait, that tree just rustled. There we go, there's the Burmy. Or the Minomachi. Minomachi. It's so cute. I didn't think I'd ever put those two together, cute and Burmy. Mino? Okay, so we got a bit of a thing going on here. Alright, so now we can interrogate them. Do you know anything at all, little Burmy? Munchie? Or Mino? No? What about the APARM? Do you know anything about the APARM at all? No? Apparently they did. Alright, so we got that. Alright, one final question for them, and... hopefully they give us something important. No. Mina? Alright, so we've got those. Alright, so there's a 1 there, so... maybe we've got to find one more Burmy? I've got to be careful too, because unfortunately Wormadam, if they ever mention Wormadam's slightly got a different hiragana spelling to it too. It's like one symbol changes, so if it is Wormadam, I've got to be very careful. So I gotta rustle this tree. Nope, nothing in that tree. What about... wait, there's something in here. Nope, I got excited. I saw a bit of a cutscene. Alright, we're gonna head over here. What about these trees? Nah. In here? No. Okay, this tree, maybe. Okay, we got it. Oh, it's a trash form, Wormadam. Sorry, not Wormadam, Burmy. Look, it is Wormadam. That is Minomadam. Minomadam. Minomadam? Okay, we got some more interrogation to go on here. No idea what this last question is either. There's something, one of something though. That's referring to the Burmy. But also, no, that's still referring to Burmy. It was like, Burmy was mentioned twice there. I gotta be careful though if I read it, because Wormadam is what, like one or two symbols different, I think. Maybe even 3. Okay. So something about the Burmese or the Wormadams has some type of relevance. Okay, that one's about the Burmese. Has to be something about the Burmese. They keep mentioning the Burmese. I still can't believe Burmese is like some type of relevance. Maybe there's like one more Burmese learner around or something like that. Could we keep investigating the trees? What, did this guy have anything else to... Oh, wait. He has something about the Burmese. What does he know about the Burmese? Alright. I'm gonna investigate again, like... Didn't seem to know very much at all. Nope. Maybe the P-Dove. And then again, like, from what okay, there's something there about the Burmese. But do they actually, I'm pretty sure I got that they don't remember very much. So they're kind of, you know, not very handy at all. Oh, wait, some Burmese? Ah, nothing. Oh, wait! What? It's a test seed! I swear to God, I heard Murkrow talk about test seeds, so yeah, there is a Thera seed. Alright, so what's Thera seed got for us? I swear to God, I checked this tree. Okay, maybe I have to do something like activate that event or something like that. Test seed. Okay, so another option here. I don't actually know what this option is. Unless still refers to the necklace, but the second option is about the Burmese again. So do you know anything about the Burmese? Right, that's it. Alright, maybe you should go back to where the Apalm... Oh, the Apalm's just here. That's right, the Burmese come down from here. Alright, now we've got to figure out... Oh, she knows something about the Burmese as well. Okay, now that something else just popped up, what else do you know? That's referring to the Apalm. Alright. Is there anything about the Apalm? Now we just got some more options. Okay, nothing there. No. Nothing. Alright. Nothing. Alright, we just gotta keep looking around. Maybe this dude. Does he know... Yep, there's something about the Wormadams here. Or the Burmese, sorry. Nah. Still nothing. Okay, I think we just gotta go through now and, like, re-ask questions. I mean, I could always go through... See if the Scraggy knows anything. I don't think it did. Hey, do you know anything about the Burmese? No. Nothing at all? What about this... Oh, I can't... Do you know anything about the Burmese at all? I mean, any type of help is great. No, and that one's referring... No, it's not referring to what I thought it was. No, but he mentioned Wormadam again. anything in the trees at all? Alright, I think we'll just go look in the cafe area again, see if anything new has happened over here. Like, old man here knows anything? What do you know about the Burmese? I just thought for a second the old man said that. I was like, oh, that's a bit of an odd noise to make. Alright, you just mentioned 3. 3 what? Oh wow, he just added like 2 different things. Wow, that's a lot more options. What have we got? Nothing's really sticking out. Okay, that's... Okay, nothing there really that helps me. What about you, Pockaboo? Do you know anything about the Burmese? No, nothing really that helps. Pikachu, what do you want? Okay, he mentioned the Slurpuff. What does the Slurpuff have? Maybe back at this tree? Or does the Slurpuff actually know something? Okay, so these Wormadam don't know anything. But what about the Slurpuff? Pikachu did mention the Slurpuff. It knows something about the Burmy though. Okay. Seems like it didn't. What about the waitress? Does she know anything at all about the Burmese? No. These people? I feel like I'm going around and not really achieving anything. Like, oh, I got a hint. I probably should have read that then. Okay, anything that pops out at all? About the Burmy? Not really. They seem to be talking quite a bit about the Burmese, but nothing that seems to be... There's another 3. What is there 3 of? Anything I can think of is like, 3 forms or something like that. I mean, there was... Oh, Talo wants to talk now? What do you know about Burmese? Anything handy? No. I think I've already checked all the trees. I think I've nearly talked to everyone too, so we have to be coming close to the resolution of like what's going on. So I'll check the trees again. You know, just in case something like decides to spawn now. I always forget this is the Burmy tree. That Ferrocid again. Nope. I'm not getting anywhere. Maybe something's reappeared back here. Alright, let's check the trees. I mean, it could be like before where we've got to talk to everyone just to spawn the next part. So nothing there major. Talk to the Starly again about the Burmese. Because I do believe games like this, they kind of go for like event flag checkpoints and everything. So if you don't mark off, if spoken to everyone, the game doesn't proceed. So we'll talk to this last dude. He's the last person I need to talk to about the Burmese. And then that would have been everything gathered. Unless I've got to check in here, but I doubt it. I thought for a second that might be handy. Oh? Heads or tails? I'm assuming I lost. It was probably heads, isn't it? Well, okay. We keep looking, I guess. I may need to make a jump cut because I feel like now I'm actually going around in circles. I'm not really too sure what I'm supposed to do now. So I'll just take a quick gander. If not, then that's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, well... Oh wait, there's another option here. Okay, this one must have just popped up. You're referring to the Slurpuff. No, you're not. You're not referring to Slurpuff at all. I thought it was Slurpuff. Oh wait, okay, that's all I had to do. Okay, that was just that one little text box I missed. Okay. That was very dramatic. What has he figured out about the Burmy? What did he figure out? Okay, here it comes. Minomochi! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, that was like oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, those poor Burmy! So that's what Burmy looks like without its leaves. Oh my god, those poor Burmy! Oh my god, this game's so violent. Wow, so... I think that's what we're looking for. I think that's what that dude was looking for. I just remember that particular type of writing. Okay, that... we took a complete left turn there. Wow. Okay. So we gotta link these two things, I guess. Well, leaves, obviously. Now, this would be trash. That newspaper. Wait. What? Okay, maybe we need to link whoever gave us the information about the trash form Wormadam, which would be the cleaner, I'm guessing. Okay, whatever. I must have... Okay. She just seemed to be more on the ball of, like, what was going on. I'm not actually too sure what they were asking there, but I'm just assuming because she was the most knowledgeable on the park, she would have known about the trash Wormadam. Wait, you're kidding me. Oh? What do I... Okay, I don't know what these are referring to. Alright, I got that wrong, obviously. I honestly do not know what I'm supposed to click here. None of them is kind of ringing a bell. No? At least you get multiple chances at this, so... Luckily for me, I get, you know, multiple choice here, even if I get it wrong. Oh! Wait, you're kidding me. Don't tell me that Burmy has the necklace. And it witnessed the whole thing. There we go, there's the necklace! So, oh my goodness, so Apom was originally the thief, and the Burmy got caught up in the fight between the Murkrow and the Apom, thus giving the Burmy to pick up the necklace, thus it is... I don't know, do you call it now the thief of the necklace? I don't know how you'd actually try to explain that, because the original thief is Apom, but the necklace ended up in the Burmy's hands instead. And with that, that looked like that part of the case is done. So, is that the entire case done because we found the necklace? There we go. Arigato! Which is thank you, of course.
Pikachu も活躍してくれて素敵な相棒みたいね。帽子も似合ってる。じゃあ私もそろそろ行くね。はい。チャンスだろティム。お茶くらい誘ったらどうだ。何言ってるのさ。さてと、お前ベイカー探偵事務所に行くんだよな。どうしてそれを。わからないかティム。俺はお前の親父。ハリー・グッドマンの相棒なんだ。今はベイカー探偵事務所の世話になってる。父さんのピカチュウこんなだったかな。こんなとはなんだこんなとは。ごめん。前にやった時はもっと可愛くて素直な感じだったから。昔は可愛かったのか。あいにく俺は記憶をなくしてるんだ。記憶喪失。父さんのことだけ覚えてるの？ああ。それは覚えてたんじゃなくて、周りの話から推測したのさ。おい、約束は3時だろ。遅れるぞ。
Okay. That's the end of case 1. So they had a bit of a talk on there. It sounded like Tim found out some new things as well. Yako! Alright, so we're moving on to the next part of the story. ベイカーと会っても俺と話せるなんて言わない方がいいぞ。当たり前だよ。こんなこと誰も信じないよ。賢明だ。Alright, so we're moving on to some type of detective agency, I think. Just from what I was gathering there. Thank you. Alright, we got this person here. I don't know her name, but I will tell you the next episode what her name is. So Pikachu's very well known here. Say with this person, I will tell you his name in the next episode as well. Oh my god, it's getting into the cookies! Coffees and cookies seem to be like Pikachu's favorite things. Ah, not the ears, not the ears! Let me go, let me go! Okay. It looks like Pikachu's recruited us, I guess. I feel this is like very emotional, just judging from the music as well. Maybe this person knows a little bit about Tim's dad, because that's the reason why he came here 2 months ago. Maybe Tim's dad has something to do with this agency or something like that. But anyways, wow, I didn't actually realize this episode went for so long. Hot damn, I thought this was going to be like a, you know, half-an-hour episode, but no, it's going to be like an hour-long episode. Okay, we've gone back to typical region-locked episode lengths. Awesome! So anyways, that's it for case 1. We're now moving on to the next case, I presume, which will be in the next episode. So hopefully I'll be able to, from now and the next time we meet up for Metenshi Pikachu Shinkombi Tanjo, or Detective Pikachu Birth of a New Duo, I will be able to have some type of idea what may have happened in that last bit of the episode, because I'm only taking guesses that this particular detective agency may have some type of relation to Tim's dad and may have some idea on his disappearance, because Pikachu obviously has some type of, I guess, relationship with this agency. It looks like an agency, kind of, and there's a bit of a wanted poster over there in the corner. So I'll try and do some research into that before I dig on into the next episode. And I guess from there, that's basically it for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys are enjoying so far. If you are keeping along with the series, I do hope you enjoy a lot of this so far. As I said, it may not be some type of, I guess, I shouldn't really say don't base it on what the final product will probably be, because as I said, there is quite a lot of things that will possibly be refined in the final product as well. This was kind of more or less I still call it a tech demo because of the way that things are, as I said, quite refined and all that. So, I know, don't take it with a grain of salt. It may not be what the final product is going to look like. I mean, I'm kind of hoping it does get a lot more refined and everything and all that. I am definitely looking forward to this in English, that's for sure. So, I'll continue playing along with this. Hopefully we get this finished before the English version does come out, so people have some idea what the full game can be expected, of like what to expect out of the full game and all that. As I said, don't take it with a grain of salt though. It may not be what the final product will be. But anyways, until then, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao, or as I would say in the region locked, sayonara. That doesn't really have the same ring of it. I still need to work on that outro now for the Japanese region lock series. I'm gonna stick with ciao anyways. And I've kind of wrecked this outro, so ciao for now, but not forever.